A Cook County judge was shot dead and a woman was wounded outside of the judge's home, according to authorities. This is how it goes, y'all. Associate Judge Raymond Miles, 66, was shot multiple times shortly before 5 a.m. on his porch in the south side of the city, authorities confirmed. He was pronounced dead at 5:33 a.m. at a nearby hospital, said the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office in a statement. The woman, who police said was a close associate of the judge, was shot in the leg, but is expected to survive, said Chicago Police First Deputy Superintendent Kevin Navarro. You have our word that we will not let the judge's life go in vain, Navarro said. We will hold this killer accountable, he said. Police say the woman left the home to head to the gym when she encountered an individual with a gun outside the door. They exchanged words, and the man with the gun began firing shots shortly after, Navarro said. Miles came out upon hearing the sounds of gunfire by the same individual. Police say they do not believe the woman knew the person who shot them, and no property appears to have been taken from the home. A neighbor told Chicago Tribune that he awoke to gunfire and screams coming from the judge's home. I heard maybe 6 shots. The shots woke me up, and the screaming of the woman woke me up. She was screaming, "Don't kill him, don't kill him." The neighbor also said that the shooting may have been recorded on cameras installed at the home. Police confirmed they are reviewing a multitude of leads, as well as nearby camera footage, including one that may have been attached to the judge's home. The FBI is assisting the Chicago Police Department in the investigation and is offering $25,000 for any information about the shooting. Cook County Chief Judge Timothy Evans released a statement saying that he joins all of the judges today in the Circuit Court of Cook County in expressing our sadness regarding the tragic passing of our colleague and friend, Associate Judge Raymond Miles. Judge Miles joined the bench with a wealth of experience in law and extensive service to the community. I have always known Judge Miles to be focused and determined in the pursuit of justice, and his conduct earned him the confidence and respect of the people who appeared before him, Evans said. Miles presided over a series of high-profile cases out of Chicago, including parts of the 2008 killing of singer Jennifer Hudson's 3 relatives. Our detectives will be working around the clock to apprehend the offender in this tragic incident, Navarro said. When incidents like this occur, it's not only a reminder of illegal guns, but also a direct attack on the criminal justice system that keeps our community safe. That keeps our community safe. Where do I start here? Let me start with this reward. And I want to say, man, with all sincerity, my condolences to the judge's family. But this reward, this $25,000 reward, I don't have a problem with the reward itself. What I have a problem with is where these kind of rewards when common people get killed, when the everyday man get killed, when the everyday woman get killed, when the everyday child get killed. It's like if in America, if you ain't part of the system, if you ain't in law enforcement, some kind of way tied into the judicial system, and of course, if you ain't white, man, hey man, justice ain't got no number. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's literally and figuratively speaking. Try calling one of them when your loved one missing. They're going to tell you to wait 48 hours. They're going to tell you to wait some more time. Certain places you can call, you see something that's unusual. Person ain't walked into the door. Your kid ain't walked into the door. School is out. You called a few places you know that they're supposed to be or they would be. They're not there. you know it's something wrong. You call the police come in, they help you out immediately. Now, of course, this is more likely to happen when you have relationships with the police, but you catch my drift. I don't remember any cases where they put up a $25,000 reward for any of the black people that's been murdered in Chicago over the last few years. I don't recall. I mean, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me, but I don't recall not one. And you've had hundreds of people die. So it just baffles the hell out of me how people, members of law enforcement and their families, want to get all worked up when a law enforcement official die, or somebody that's in law enforcement, or a judge or a prosecutor or somebody like that get killed. They get all worked up and they wanna hold hands and hug and have this long, big old convoy of cars and trucks and police cars. They're coming from all out of state, all over the place to pay homage to our brother. But where's this amount of empathy when black people are murdered every day? Now I understand that judge was black, but he on the other side, so he gonna get special consideration. Oftentimes, sometimes they don't even give a damn. They'll still get you, just like they got that black cop who killed a little white boy. I think the little white boy was autistic and he killed him, shot him. They gave him 40 years. Quick, swift justice. See, if they was doing that to all these other trigger-happy cops, this wouldn't even be an issue. The whole police killing black folks, that wouldn't even be an issue. Because all you got to do is punish their asses and the message will get out. And they'll get right. They'll act right. All you got to do is hit them with some convictions. Lock their asses up like you do everybody else. And that's how you're going to stop all that killing. Because they don't think twice. So I'm offended by the bias in the system. No, I don't give a damn what you do for a living. Your life ain't no more important than mine. And your family member's life ain't no more important than mine. Or my children, or my family members. I don't give a damn what you do for a living. I don't give a damn if you're the president, especially if you're the president. I wouldn't give a damn what you do. Your life ain't no more important than mine. So, if you want me to have some empathy, show me the same respect. Show my people the same respect. Show me the same love. Give me the same consideration as you would give anybody else. And then I don't even have to make a video like this. If I did, it would just be me extending my condolences, and that's it. But, this double standard, man, that run me hot. And then the chief fixed his mouth to say, it's not only a reminder of illegal guns, but also a direct attack on the criminal justice system that keeps our community safe. What community are you talking about? You damn sure ain't talking about the black community in the south side of Chicago. You damn sure ain't talking about that community. See, y'all, you just got to pick up on the verbiage. It's right there. They'll put it right there in your face. Or he'll try to clean it up a little bit later. Somebody gonna call him out on it. But this keeping our community safe. Everybody know ain't nothing safe about living in Chicago, especially the south side of Chicago. Ain't nothing safe about living over there. So what community he talking about? See, they got that us against them mentality. That's what he talking about. It's us over here keep our community safe. And then it's them over there. Now I know that the judge lived in the south side of Chicago, but I don't know. I haven't been to Chicago in the last few years, so I don't know how that gentrification is moving along compared to other cities, other major cities. I don't know. Maybe the judge lived in that little gray area where, you got a nice house and costs a little money, and he's right there on that edge right there where they building up everything and things cost money. I don't know, but that double standard, man, that's a problem in America. You know, in America, it's way too many variables that will determine whether you get a big sentence or not, whether you get even convicted of a crime or even just prosecuted. It's too many variables. You got race, gender, whether or not the case is a high-profile case. You have economics. You know, look at the O.J. Simpson case. Look at the case where the rich guy that was from I forgot where he was from, but he killed his best friend, and he was a rich guy, killed his best friend in Galveston. Then he doubled back. He beat that case. Then he got out. Then he went and killed somebody else. He was suspected of killing like 3 other people, but he got out because he had money. He was able to avoid justice. And then when he got out, he went and killed somebody else, and then they finally locked him up that time. But it's way too many variables in America that determine whether or not you get justice or not. Biggie Smalls and Tupac are 2 of the biggest iconic figures over the last century. And their killers haven't been brought to justice yet. Now, I know I talked about how it depends on whether the case is a high profile or not, but in certain situations, it doesn't matter if it's high profile, you know, especially if you're black and they don't like you. They don't particularly care for you. So Biggie and Pac, their killers will never be brought to justice. And the cold part about it is that their family members, and even them until they died, even in debt, they paid taxes to these same people who refuse to give them justice. Now that's a hidden hand for your ass. That's cold-blooded, man. So this double standard, man, it ain't that I'm heartless, man, but I ain't no damn fool. We got to get off of that double standard. I'm not with that. So anytime I see it, I'm going to call it out. Again, my condolences to the judge's family. But man, until y'all start caring about my people, y'all start caring about what's happening in the hood, man, I don't give a damn about what none of y'all going through. And that's what it is. No more talk.